Hey everybody, it is Constance. I absolutely love this book, Crucial Conversations, and I wanted to actually do a more in-depth review than I usually do when I'm reading this book. So we're going to go chapter by chapter and we discuss some of the key themes that are found in this book. Crucial conversations are those conversations that you have when the stakes are really, really high, and that it matters, the outcome of those conversations really do matter. In the workplace, a good example would be if you've been passed out for a promotion for the second time, and then when you ask your manager, you are informed that you're not ready for that promotion, but you feel strongly that you are. But you decide not to engage your manager any further, but your anger continues to fester and grow. A few weeks later, your manager overhears you speaking negatively about him and her. What do you do? Crucial conversations are day-to-day conversations that impact your life, in this case, your career. According to the authors, there are three components that make a conversation crucial. First is when the opinions vary. Second, the stakes are high. Third, emotions run strong. Crucial conversations are not just conversations that are challenging or frustrating. This is not what makes them crucial. It's when the results of that conversation could have a huge impact on the quality of your life. In this particular case, your career or your organization. Despite the importance of crucial conversations, we often back away from them because we fear the unknown. We fear that we're going to make matters worse. But the fact that we back away from these crucial conversations make the matters worse. We have become masters in this day and age of avoiding really important conversations. And we have become reliant, in my opinion, on communicating through email or text messaging and avoiding some of these very important conversations that we need to have. For example, a coworker emailing another coworker versus standing up and just walking to their office. Or a boss leaving a voicemail versus having a conversation with a direct employee. Or a manager who is over-reliant on write-ups versus redirection. We use all kinds of tactics to dodge touchy issues. According to the author, we can handle crucial conversations in one of three ways. First, we can avoid them, which most of us do. We can face them and handle them poorly because we let emotions get in the way. Or we can face them and handle them well. If a crucial conversation is not handled properly, the consequences can be disastrous. Let's look at some examples of topics that can be disastrous if not handled properly. First could be, for example, giving your boss feedback about their behavior, or critiquing a colleague's work, maybe even perhaps giving an unfavorable performance review, or talking to your coworker about maybe a personal hygiene issue. At the heart of all chronic problems in our organizations and our teams lies a crucial conversation. We have to learn how to have these conversations well. This book provides us with tools that we can implement so we're better equipped on having these crucial conversations. We don't have to choose between being honest and being effective, being candor, or your career. You don't have to make a choice. We can learn how to have these conversations in a way that we actually get the result that we want. According to the author, studies have shown that employees who are skilled at crucial conversations can achieve a few things. For example, respond 5 times faster to financial downturns. They are 2/3 more likely to avoid injury and death due to unsafe conditions. And this I thought was very interesting. Save over $1,500 for every 8-hour workday for every crucial conversation that is had. Subsequently, increase trust and reduce transaction costs in a virtual work environment. This is very important that when we work in virtual work environments that we know how to handle these kind of conversations and have them, because we don't have the privilege of having that face-to-face interaction. So we have to be especially skilled in a virtual work environment. So let's look at how this plays out within companies, in my opinion. So in the worst companies, poor performers are first ignored, then transferred or just fired, right? We do not correct the behaviors. We don't, redirect with KPIs or scorecards. We just try to move them around. And if we just can't find anything to do with them, we just kind of transfer them out or terminate them. But in the best companies, everyone holds everyone accountable. It is not just up to leaders to hold the other teams or team members accountable. So regardless of level and position, in organizations that have mastered crucial conversations, there is accountability that goes from the lowest level person to the highest level person. So I am looking forward to learning how to step up with crucial conversations. I wanted to read this book because this is an area that as a leader I've always sort of struggled with, and really want to master how to become a better communicator and how to be able to have these crucial conversations, not only in my business but in my family as well, with friends. I mean, we're having all these really important conversations every single day. So next week we're going to be talking about chapter 2, and chapter 2 introduces us on how to master crucial conversations. I am looking forward to continuing the dialogue with you. Please comment below. I would love to hear your opinion and your thoughts around having a crucial conversation. I'll talk to you soon.